It's David Wow here. How are ya, my friends? How you doing? Look at all these banners in front of us. It is the 27th of November. And are you confused? Do you know who you should get? There are so many options out there, so many updates coming up. Who is ideal? Hopefully this guide will help you out. Before I start recommending which banners are good, just realize that with this latest update, they just gave our main character, who's free, Aldo, a massive upgrade, which makes him one of the strongest characters in the game. So even before thinking about spending your Chrono Stones or spending some money on a banner, you have an amazing free character that you can work on. It takes a bit of effort to get him to level 100, so that will occupy a lot of time. And by the time you reach level 100, there's probably a new character out anyway. Aside from that, there is another 5-star character with Stellar Awakening, which means he can reach level 100 coming soon, named Oboro. He is a Thunder Slash unit, so unlike a lot of the previous characters, he's also one of the new ones where he gets Stellar Awakening. So before you even think about spending Chrono Stones or money, realize that you've got Aldo, who's free, and you can spend a lot of time working on. You've got Oboro coming up. And then you also have, for the people who've been playing this game for a while, we've got Suzette, who's about to get a Stellar Awakening, and we've got Tsukiha, who's about to get Stellar Awakening. They're both pretty old characters, and a lot of players who've been playing this for a while have them already, and you can just spend your time working towards getting them to level 100 as well. So if you already have them, there's really no point in spending too many Chrono Stones, though I think they'll be having some banners for Suzette and Tsukiha as well, where you can either get a high chance of pulling them or guaranteed pull them. Someone correct me below, but that is another reason you may want to save your Chrono Stones. And if you want even more reasons to save your Chrono Stones and not pull any of these banners, they have announced a live simultaneous stream with global between Japan and global on the 5th of December. And who knows what they'll announce then. I'm guessing, because everyone loves new characters, they may announce a new character or at least a collab. Who knows if they'll be free? Who knows if those characters will be gacha? Who knows, man? So now you need to think about, before you even think about doing these pulls today or before the 5th of December, we've got Aldo, we've got Oboro, we've got Suzette, we've got Tsukiha, and we've got the mystery announcement on the 5th of December. But I want to put another twist to this. This is a gacha game, man. There's always a better character. Whether you spend your stones now or later, a few months down the track, or even less than a few months down the track, there's going to be a new and shiny slimier. That's not the word. I was about to say sexier, but am I allowed to say sexy? I think I am. Sexier, shinier, sweeter, better thighs, better waifu, better husbando material character just around the corner. So whether you just enjoy it now, enjoy the having fun of doing these gacha pulls now, or enjoy them later, it doesn't matter, man. There's always going to be a better character. All right? Or they'll always bring back an old character and make them better. And on top of that, I'm going on a long rant here. On top of that, when they usually have a new update, they usually have Chrono Stones promotions and giveaways too. So I'm assuming on the 5th of December, they'll give you a bunch of Chrono Stones anyway. So between now and then, like let's say you use up your Chrono Stones now, you're like me, just have 350 Chrono Stones. You're going to have a bunch to spend when the new update comes out. I'm assuming. All right? So let's say you do want to spend now, or you just want to learn more about the characters. Here are some tips that may help you do, guys. So which character should you pull? Let's start with the paid banners, all right? And then in the later end of this video, I'll do the free banner. So this is a paid banner where there's a higher chance of pulling Serious. You get 3 chances. There's 13 days left from today. As you can see, I've used up one paid banner. I used my Celestial Spark ticket, which comes with a paid subscription. I did a video on that. Anyway, he's handsome, man. Even my wife thinks he's good looking. That's the reason. That is the only reason you need. I warned someone on Facebook, on my Facebook page, about this today. He was asking if he should spend money on this banner. I said, I'll spend hundreds of dollars on these paid banners where they promote a single character, and I have never gotten that character they promote in those banners. After all the money I've spent, I've never got, even I used my Celestial Spark on this. I got Dewey, another style. I didn't get Sirius. So they say here you get a 10% chance of getting the character. So that's 1 in 10 chances of you pulling the character you want. I've never gotten them. So just know that. But you will get a guaranteed 5-star. So you may then say, oh, at least I'll get a 5-star. I'll risk my money. At least I'll get a 5-star. But it may be a 5-star you don't want. There's just a risk of that. Just letting you know. All right? Based on my experience, there's a low chance of getting the character in the banner. So why should you get Sirius? He is the first, firstly, probably for sentimental reasons, he is the first Gacha Stellar Awakened character. So he's the first Gacha character you can get up to level 100 in this game. He's the first character in this Dragon Island series. And plus, he is a super powerful earth-piercing unit, especially when you max him out. A few people have been complaining about him, but I think he's really, really strong. Hopefully I'll be doing a video on him soon. I would definitely recommend pulling him, whether through maybe, but I would lean more towards the free banner. And if you don't get him later on with a Star Dream encounter. We can guarantee you to get him. Now let's look at this next paid banner. Let's look at the details here. So with this paid banner, you'll get a 10% chance of getting one of these 5 characters. So you either get Pom, another style, Iffy, Yakumo, Melody, another style, or Dunrith Alter. As I said with the previous banner, there's a high chance you won't get who you want. But at least if you have none of these 5 characters, at least you'll have a high chance of getting at least one of them out of all of your pulls. So maybe I'm doing bad maths here, but at least you'll have a 50% chance of getting at least one of these. It may not be the specific one you want, but if you have none of them anyway, they're all pretty decent characters. So compared to Sirius and this banner, this Fateful Encounter banner, I would kind of lean towards this banner if you just want a 5-star character. And who would I prefer to get? Who's ideal from this list of characters? Iffy, for sure. I've done a guide on her, so you can check that out. The main reason I would get Iffy is because she can resurrect your characters from the dead. That's why she's been most useful to me. Yakumo, I would definitely try and choose Yakumo. He is a super powerful Shade type unit, and you can't side grade or upgrade to him. He's a unique character, just like Iffy is. And then second to that, I would probably lean towards Melody, another style. If you want an awesome wind tank unit, as well as great support for your girl Sesta, your wolf chick Sesta. She's great. They're all pretty good, but those are the top 3. Next, we have the paid Pom Another Style banner. Let's see the details here. Alright, so she's just like Sirius, where you get a 10% chance of pulling her. The only reason, so you get a chance, you get a, if you don't get it, you'll get a 5-star. So for the same reasons as Sirius, I would say pass, because there's a high chance you won't get her, and she's in another style, so you can also upgrade to her if you have original Pom character, which I'm guessing everyone who's watching this already has. Also, if you had money, why not spend it on the Sirius banner? Sirius is a far better character. He's more unique, Stellar Awakened, blah 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 blah. Even if I'm not recommending him, I'm recommending this paid banner. You do need to get him a few times to fully get all of his skills, because you need 80 light points. If you're new to this game, you don't know why about light points, check out my guides, and there'll be guides about unlocking his stellar board in the future. I need a glass of water. Man, I rarely talk this much. I'm usually really quiet. I just fart a lot. This next paid banner, 10 days left. What's this about? 3 times max fateful encounter. Oh, there's another banner for... What's with them and creating characters with a bunch of consonants in the names? You got Rise, who's a new character, who's spelled W-R-Y-Z. Then you've got this, another style, Sigurd. Just like the Pomonova style and the Ceres banner, you only have a 10% chance of getting Ole another style. So I would give this a hard pass. But if you're trigger happy and you just want to spend some money and feel good about pulling your banner, because this is gacha, you know. A lot of the fun of this game comes from pulling characters. I would still go for Ceres. I'd prioritize that. So the next paid banner is another interesting one that's gotten a lot of people excited, but I'll tell you why I'm not personally that excited about it. Yeah, it's a free banner, only costs 1,000 chronostones. And you will, on the 10th encounter, you'll guaranteed get one of these 5-star characters, which is awesome, right? But is it? In my experience, I never usually get the character I want. Just remember that. So you'll guaranteed get one of these, but not all these characters are great. But if you're stubborn and you still want to spend your chronostones on this Ways We Walk banner, I would recommend you get... Now, I would say I would be happy with pulling Premiere another style, who's that robot chick center bottom, or Dewey another style, and Shannon, Dewey another style center at the top, the kid with the goggles, and Shannon Alter at the bottom right. I'll tell you why for each one. So Dewey another style, what makes him interesting besides the fact there's a bunch of Dewey fans here? His most interesting skill is a skill where he removes your enemy's buffs. So if the enemy has got some kind of status that makes him really strong and gives him a huge advantage in the battle, Dewey can remove that. So the next is, I recommend, so underneath Dewey is Premiere another style, that robot chick. She is a super strong earth piercing attack unit and pain setter. She would be a great pair. She'd be a great pair with... She'd pair great with Ceres, who's an earth piercing unit. And he strengthens other earth units. Match made in heaven. Maybe not in heaven. Match made in the digital world. I don't know, that wasn't funny. Well, why did I even say that? I don't know, man. It's 10 p.m. It's 11 p.m. Oh, crap. Bottom right, we have Shannon Alter. What is unique about her, besides her being a fantastic, another Earth unit? So they've released a bunch of Earth units. So she'll be good with Ceres, she'll be good with Premiere another style, and she'll also be good with Mune for Alter, who we'll talk about a bit later, because the banner's down there. Besides that, what's good about Shannon Alter is that she can awaken another zone multiple times in a match. Yeah, she's an Earth / unit. Earth units, yay. Yay, they're getting a glow up. So I would be happy with them. I wouldn't be so happy with some of the others. That is my complaint about this. A lot of people think this is a great banner, but I personally don't. I personally think you can save your chronostones for another banner, but if you really want a guaranteed 5-star, hey, if you want to collect them all, if you don't have them all, go for it, man. Or if you like a dude with a bow tie in the top left, or if you like a dude with a longer bow tie in the top right. So there's that one. And for another free banner, Ceres. I would recommend you spend your chronostones on Ceres. If you don't want to save for Oboro, or if you don't want to gamble to see what's coming up on the 5th of December, or if you're like me, who just knows you'll get more chronostones between now and then, I'll go for Ceres. Obviously, it's free banner, so you only have a 0.8 chance of pulling him. But I have a secret feeling they've secretly enhanced the rate of pulling him, because you need to pull him multiple times to really maximize the character. Some people say you don't really need to. You can kind of get away with not having 80 light points, but if you're a completionist like me, you really do. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's fine. Go to bed. Like and subscribe though. Donate some money. I already mentioned why you should pull him. He is a really strong character. He's a really strong earth piercing character, and he would be great if you have Mion for Alter, and if you want a stronger Earth team, get him. Plus, he's got lore. He's part of the new story. So, get him. Go for it. I didn't have much luck. Next is Pom. If you only have a limited number of Chrono Stones, go serious, man, and just upgrade. Well, cross your fingers and hope you'll get it. You can upgrade to Pom. I haven't been able to yet. But if you're a Pom fan and if you like the way she's fingering that weapon there, go for her too. So what makes Pom AS interesting is that she's both a pain and poison setter. She's also a magic fate stance setter, but it takes a bit of build up to get to that magic fate stance. If you want a star fire unit in the game, I guess you can get her, though if you want a really strong one, go for Garyu, but he's not a pain and poison setter. So if you want a pain and poison setting, pretty decent fire magic unit, you can try and get Pom AS, or you can save your Chrono Stones, go for Sirius, and just try your best to upgrade her. It takes a lot of work though, just letting you know. So next we have Olaya Another Star. I would pull it just for her artwork. Come on, man. Look at that artwork. Green hair. She is the only woman I've seen who can pull off green hair like that. And red eyes. Red eyes, them thighs. No buys, seps. I can't think of another word that rhymes. Rise. What was it talking about? Yep, so Thunder. If you want, let's say you've got tank units for wind, you've got a tank, like you've got Melody AS, you've got your Radius AS for your fire team, you've got Mion for Alter for your earth team. You want a Thunder support unit. If you're building up your Thunderstone, especially with Oboro coming, especially with Valette who just arrived, she's a great Thunder support unit. If you have normal style Olaya, is it worth upgrading or getting her Olaya Another Style in this banner? Well, the normal style Olaya had some attack skills that were pretty useful. This Olaya Another Style is more of a support unit. So her main strengths are inflicting rage on the enemies and putting the attention on her and make her absorb the attacks, but she has cover which makes her immune to a lot of attacks. So she kind of heals everyone, makes them stronger, and directs enemy attacks towards her. So she's more of a support and tank unit than an attack unit. So if you need great support for your Thunder team, Olaya Another Style may be the way to go. Or if you prefer to use your Olaya as an attack unit, then you probably don't need Olaya Another Style just yet. And just stick with Olaya Normal Style. Another cool trick that Olaya Another Style has is that she has Battle Start Hold Ground. So what that means is if you're fighting a boss that wipes everyone out on turn 1, she will prevent that from happening. She also charges the Another Force bar at the end of every turn by 10%, which could be useful if you want to load that up as quickly as possible. Go for it. But I would lean towards Sirius, because I mentioned before. But maybe you have Sirius already and you want this, or if you don't care about Sirius, you want waifus in your life. Lonely at night. I'll tell you what though, as a married man. Nah, just kidding. Nothing to say. I'm gonna keep quiet. My wife watches this. No, she doesn't. She doesn't watch my videos at all. So Mion for Alter. She's a top tier unit. I pulled her. You probably saw the video. She has a great story, waifu, blah, 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 blah. She calls Aldo Master. If you're into that stuff, get her. If you want an Earth support unit, get her. And she's great with supporting Earth staff unit characters, which is something that I haven't found very useful. Let me just bring up her stuff so I don't slip up. Let me just bring her up. Okay. Okay, so she's an Earth. You can tell I've studied her really well. She's an Earth stance setter, but she's also a Magic Fate stance setter. What Mion for Alter is really good at is buffing up your Earth characters, especially your Earth characters. So she would be a great pair with Sirius. So if you got Sirius and you want to make him even more insane, chuck in a Mion for Alter. So I would recommend her as well. So she's a good one. So out of these paid banners, let's say I would prioritize Sirius. I would then lean more towards Mune for Alta if you want to build that Earth team. And then I'll go down the ladder to Olay and Nova Star. But next, obviously, I want Villette. I don't have Villette yet. She is part of the latest main story update. She's a Thunder character, a strong Thunder slash unit. Sorry, she's not a Thunder slash. Sorry, she's a Thunder magic. And is she a blunt as well? Because she has a hammer. Let me just double check. Someone correct me in the comments because I don't have it yet. She's a Thunder magic user. She's primarily a Thunder magic unit. She uses a hammer, so if she does she do Thunder attacks? If she does, let me know below. So not only is she a Thunder magic user with a hammer, she's a Thunder Zone setter, and she's pretty strong. Plus, she's a unique character, so you can't upgrade to her. You need to get her through a gacha pool. Plus, if you get her 5-star character, you get her sidekick Guns, who could be a great sidekick, not just for her, but also for a Thunder team. So I would recommend her. And then we've got 2 hips. Don't even worry about that. So, at all the free banners, I would prioritize, personally, I would prioritize Sirius. Oop, that's the paid one. Where's the free one? I'd prioritize Sirius. Either, then I would then go, depending if you want to build Earth or if you want to build your Thunder team, I'd go for Mune for Alta for Earth, so you can make Sirius even stronger, or I'd go Villette. So the thing with Mune for Alta is that you can, ideally, if you have the luck and the time and persistence to do it, you can side grade to Mune for Alta, but it takes a lot of work. A lot of people say they can just easily side grade upgrade, but it does take a lot of work, and if you're a busy person, it takes a lot of work, man. It's more easier if you have a lot of free time, because the more characters there are in the game, the less chances of you upgrading and subgrading. Anyway, enough of that. So I would prioritize either Villette or Mune for Alta, and then I would personally go for Olay and Nova Star. Those are the free banners. For paid banners, I would probably do... and for the free banners, you could do Ways We Walked. I personally wouldn't. Let's say you have most of these characters and you just want Dewey and Nova Star. There's a high chance you won't get them, man. There's a high chance. If you just want one of these in Ways We Walk, there's a high chance you won't get them. Just letting you know. If you have none of these, go for it. But you'll probably be disappointed if you don't get the ones I talked about before. Dewey Nova Star, Premai Nova Star, or Shannon Alta. Next, paid banners. I would go... Yeah, I would go for this one. We have a high chance of pulling one of these great characters. So they're all good. I like all of these, with Pomeus probably being the weakest. But you have a 50% chance of getting at least one of these characters. So if you have none of them, they're all pretty good. Then I would probably go for Sirius. And that's it. I guess it's just me and you in this silence. How's life? Like and subscribe. Why are you still here? You know the video is over, right? You're still lingering around. Don't you have other stuff to do? Don't I have other stuff to do? Look, what are we doing? What are we doing? Me, you, internet, YouTube, or YouTube? Who are you? What do you want? Stop the video. Why are you still here? Stop it already. You're freaking me out, man. Yet, making me excited. Making me happy. I can't believe you're still listening. Why are you still watching this video? Stop watching. Actually, you know what? Because you're here, I'm going to tell you a secret. It's a really important secret. And I haven't told anyone this yet. Are you ready? Here it is.